are such a f***ing troll.
That's the problem. I think, Mistress, you're mentally ill enough to fake a polygraph test. Are you finally gonna fucking confess?
I'm gonna confess, and I'm gonna be so honest, you're not gonna believe me.
Oh.
Irene, you better f***ing let her have it.
This photo does not reflect all of the hard work she has injected into her stomach.
I thought this was Phoenix.
The problem is you believe your own bullshit.
I am 100% a part of the problem. Rah, rah, bitch.
What the f***? I got me understanding.
I'm literally f***ing losing brain cells. So professional, right?
Mm-hmm. We're in the studio today.
You know what? This is like a little for me.
No, this is crazy. I think I can smell the shit your cameraman took earlier.
Oh, that's not.
He told me he had a burger, so I know it was big and juicy.
We're here in New York for press week.
First of all, it's twice as much fucking work. We had to be in drag 4 days in a row. This is our 5th day in a row because Mistress convinced me to film before our gig tonight, which I must say, I came this close to calling out.
I knew it.
But then I was like, I do want to be on the channel, and I do like cutting up a few, so.
The girls wanted you. They've been asking for you to be on Mistress Monday. This is just a little taste. Well, you're gonna be back.
But this is the iconic duo that everybody was craving on season 15.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like on season 15, you and I didn't get along super well. Like on the show we got along, off the show we did not get along.
To be fair, I did not get along with anyone. I have this gift or curse where I don't do anything in my mind and I upset everybody.
Sure.
And
I mean,
sometimes
you also are rude as shit sometimes.
You think so?
Not on purpose. You make jokes, but you unfortunately do not have the same perception of where the line is that everybody else in society has. You go in on people too far, almost like...
Give me an example.
I had to hide my face. It was so uncomfortable. She's talking about...
Now listen, I've always wanted to know my family history and pinpoint where exactly all this craziness and clownery came from. But it can be difficult to track down your lineage, especially if you're like me and you're not super close with your family. That's why I'm so excited to be partnering with today's sponsor, MyHeritage. MyHeritage is a leading global family history and DNA service that makes exploring your family history easier than ever. They sent me a DNA testing kit so I can see which combination of countries are responsible for birthing the icon, Mistress Isabelle Brooks. Although I don't know the specifics, I know for sure I have Latin roots, which makes me so excited to find out what exactly makes up MyHeritage. The best part of all this, MyHeritage is committed to its privacy policy. They never sell or license genetic data, which means you can find out your heritage without worrying about getting cloned or taken advantage of. To start, take the test by simply swabbing your cheeks for 2 minutes, and that's it. Not only can you find out your DNA results, but you can also use their platform to build your family tree and research family history. Now, I'm dying of anticipation, so let's fast forward and get right into these results, shall we? I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, that was pretty fast. Now that I have MyHeritage results, let's wake it up and open them together. MyHeritage breaks down your DNA results into 2 categories. First, there's ethnicity estimate, which is a percentage breakdown of your origins across 42 supported ethnicities and 2,000 plus geographic regions. Then there are DNA matches, which show new relatives based on shared DNA. To find your results, simply head to your email and click the link. When I was growing up, I always wanted to know what exactly made me up. My family, when I would ask them, they would always just say, baby, you're Mexican, you're Latina. I'm hoping that it throws me a little curveball. I'm hoping for maybe a little bit of Japanese here and there. I'm hoping for some things that like you wouldn't really expect. Israel, you are? Okay, why is it giving exactly what I knew it was gonna give? But also, it gives me the peace of mind knowing that my family was not lying to me this entire time. Okay, I'm mostly 78.5% Mexican. I pretty much already knew that, but honestly, they ate that little piece. Okay, 78.5% Mexico, 8.4% Spanish, 3.2% English, 2.7% Breton. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that is, baby. In addition to the ethnicity estimate, I'm gonna click on these DNA matches. There are so many DNA matches. They're showing 1 out of 10 of the 6,465 DNA matches. That's actually kind of crazy. All right, MyHeritage, y'all are turning it, baby. But with that being said, are you ready to clock the family tree tea and see who makes up your lineage? Not only does MyHeritage offer a 30-day free trial for new users, but they also have a promotion running right now. Click the link in my description or scan the QR code and use coupon code MIB to receive a 10% discount off your MyHeritage kit. That's code MIB to receive 10% off when ordering your MyHeritage Heritage kit. I want to give a special shout out to my friends over at My Heritage for sponsoring today's video. Now with that being said, let's jump back in.
Yeah, I was just like, that's too far.
You think so?
I do. You don't? That's the problem.
Wait, explain the outfit to me. Let's see where you were going with it.
I'm giving you like big game hunter, like Bass Pro Shop, fishing. You know the biggest pyramid in North America is in Nashville, Tennessee, and it's a Bass Pro Shops?
Is that true?
That's 100% true.
You know, I feel like the girls are always gagged to know that you're from Houston, but I mean, you have such a Texas personality. Like, you're a weirdo, but you are from Houston. I feel like you're still kind of chill. You're like kind of a thug.
Kind of a bro, actually. I in college hung out with straight guys.
Literally, yes. That's how, yeah, you're not a thug, you're a bro.
Yeah.
I'm a thug.
You're a thug. I'm a bro. And this is actually just clothes that I had. I'm not even dressed up. I'm kidding, I lied.
I feel like if you weren't known as the drag superstar now, I feel like on Grindr you could put like DL. Like if you wore this, like you could give DL fantasy, or just like the chin down, wear a camo shirt, and a twink might believe it.
Until I open my mouth and my purse falls out.
You are Okay.
I actually left Houston before Mistress started doing drag. I feel like there was an era where you weren't doing the crazy nose contour, but when you first started drag, your nose contour was like...
Oh, I love that. I wanted to have like Janet Jackson, like ultimate, like, yeah.
Didn't you used to contour with black eyeshadow?
Of course, it's very Texas.
Yeah, so you still look like that.
So sickening.
Yeah.
Girl, you are such a f***ing troll. At that time period, I was very like US of A, blue contacts. If you're not pageant up, dude, down, it wasn't giving that this. I was like, she's weird.
Which is so funny because I was so weird in Houston and then I got to Seattle and they were like, so you do pageants?
Bitch, you got me f***ed up.
It was crazy.
That actually is kind of crazy though, because like in Houston, if you wear like a pink wig or something, they're like, oh, she's different.
She's alt.
She got it. Like she got the magic ingredient.
You should audition for Dragula.
Dragula her. Do you feel like you're closer to the R15 cast or closer to like the All-Stars?
Oh, the All-Stars 10 cast for sure. I don't talk to really any of the 15 girls. To be fair, I was only on one episode, so they didn't get to know me. But.
That's true. Well, you know what? Like, it really is a different experience because like the All-Stars cast, I feel like I genuinely do like everyone and talk to everyone. I think it's also though because like I've now at this point like toured with everyone, I've worked with them, I brought them to Houston. So I think the connections were just different. But also I've been explaining it like, I think on 15 we all were so hungry because it was the first time around.
Yeah.
And now when you're on All Stars, it's kind of like, it is what it is.
For some people, I was pretty hungry coming back to All Stars.
Oh, is that the tea?
I had a lot to prove.
That's true. Okay, you have to give me the feeling of when you got eliminated. Like,
well, because it was a season 15, every season before that, the first person to get eliminated came right back. So when I was getting eliminated, I was like, okay.
I thought the same thing. Even when it happened, I was like, shouldn't be waiting in the workroom.
No, I walked off stage and Anita was like, so your flight leaves Wednesday and you gotta go do confessionals tomorrow. And I was like, oh no.
And I just said it. Bitch, you got me up.
It was crazy.
I remember before we left, Norvina told me you were doing the water talent. And I was like, please don't let her do that. And then I was like, don't let her do it.
It's hard because it worked so well in the clubs. And it's one of those things where I was kind of like, I have to do something that is unique because everybody these days shows up with an original track. But I learned my lesson. You gotta read with weird.
Before you went out and lip synced against Amethyst, I was like, Irene, do not let this baby queen send you home.
Yeah.
You were
like, you gotta whoop her ass.
In front of her too. That was our first date. And Amethyst was right there and I was like, Irene, you better let her have it.
Yeah, you better wear her out. And it was so funny because she came over to talk to me, but we were off camera and she goes, can we get a camera? I was like, this bitch is sick in the head.
Okay, speaking of season 15 before, we have to get into it.
Yes.
The reunion.
Oh, right. Are you finally gonna fucking confess that you made that shit up?
I'm gonna confess, and I'm gonna be so honest, you're not gonna believe me. I swear to God, Loosey said that. Like, but no, I think she was, when I replayed the thing in my head, I think she was joking, but like, I took it serious. You know what I mean? Maybe.
Girl, I don't buy your bullshit.
I would take a polygraph.
I think the problem is you believe your own bullshit. I think that
she's
so sick in the head that she's concocted this whole thing.
One of my exes told me, he was like, I wouldn't even trust you if you took a polygraph because you would believe it and take it. And I was like, for that's crazy to say, but so f***ing real.
I think, Mistress, you're mentally ill enough to fake a polygraph test.
Last night at the premiere party, celebrities were there, Paris Hilton was there, everyone was giving me compliments, everyone was praising me, everyone loved me, and the only thing that matters is Irene's mom, Trish, came and said, you look so skinny. And in that moment, I almost cried. I was like, real, recognize real. I only will ever respect a true Texas bitch's words.
Trish is real as
she ate that piece. Okay, my last question.
I keep shrinking down in this chair and it's making you look bigger and bigger.
Stop.
You look fucking huge, dude. Fire alarm again.
The devil's possessing us. Okay, I think that was some of the season 15 girls' careers coming from the. That was some of the girls' careers coming from the grave, telling us to stop talking about them and just get over it. Okay, let's jump in. Today we're gonna play alien, human, or brick. What does it mean to be an alien?
You know, being an alien, it's extraterrestrial. You got that little something extra, like an extra element to your drag. Like the girls love wigs, jewelry, costumes, but I have a whole collection of ears.
Daddy.
Ooh, see, would I be an alien? Like if aliens top of like the pyramid, I would be an alien.
No, because your drag is so, well, actually, you know what? There is something to be said about your drag being so exaggerated and so heightened that it is no longer of this earth.
It's extraterrestrial. So alien top, human is mid. Is like, okay,
It's fine.
okay.
Sure, it's passable.
And brick. What do you use?
I say brick.
Okay.
I call Norvina a brick all the time.
Ooh, your own daughter.
My own, well, she is a brick. But she's
like
spectacularly painted brick.
It's like rosé. Bitch, this is the longest intro to any of these videos I've ever
Is it?
done.
I was like, are they always this long?
First up, we have Carrie Colby.
Okay, well, this is not a flattering picture of my sister.
It's not the picture. It's just, you know, the essence.
She's got the Lord Farquaad bob on.
Yes.
Yeah, her teeth look amazing.
Okay, this is kind of problematic. I don't want to start off like this. When I was a kid, I thought like girls who had short hair, it was given.
Here's the thing. This is Carrie before several operations. This is her old nose. So I'm gonna say that this version of Carrie is human, but the Carrie that exists now, definitely alien, because she's had so much work done, she doesn't look like a human anymore.
And alien is like, that means she's sickening.
No, she's Uncanny Valley, for those who know what that means. I know you don't.
I do.
You don't know.
She's been interesting at press. I thought she would be more like crazy Carrie, but she was given very like political.
I have not met Crazy Carrie. I think she's on the
she wanted to
brand rehabilitation.
I was just about to say she wanted to erase her tweets.
Right, she'll never erase those tweets. I watched her on Vice Press Store as we were walking in the street one time. She saw a little girl with HRT in her hands and she slapped it out of her hands and said, "I'm the HRT HBIC."
And then I had to come and pick George's thing. And I was like, sister, don't let her talk to you like
get
that.
out!
Oh my God, Mary. You know what, Carrie?
Oh no!
Okay, so Carrie's alien. Next up, we have.
Oh, she's a yellow brick road in this one, sister. This is crazy.
Who is this?
This is Ginger Minge. This is Ginger Minge before.
Is this real? This has to be f***ing edited.
No, this is before the Munjaro.
You know what's crazy? She does not mind saying that she's on shots.
Yeah, some people are brave enough to admit it when they're on a semaglutide or whatever they're called. Semaglutide. Semaglutide. Some girls are brave enough to admit it. Honestly, what's crazy about this is that I'm shocked to see her like this because I've gotten used to mini Ginger, like little itty Ginger snap.
No, you know what? Like this part would definitely be in the Patreon, but you know.
Ginger does look really nice.
She does.
This photo does not reflect all of the hard work she has injected into her stomach. So I will say that this is yellow.
That is so fucking shady. It's so real. Willie.
Oh, that's not that. That is crazy. Where did she? I don't even know how to fucking react to this. This is fucking insane. Also crazy that she is using her natural brows.
I kind of prefer this.
I feel like I can find every product that she, like, I know exactly what lipstick she's wearing. I know what lashes she's wearing because I've been this girl. I know.
Oh, you were CD before?
I mean, we all start CD.
No, I never had that.
Your
big.
first makeup you put on all of that product.
I swear. My first time in drag, I was dragged.
I was not. Okay, yeah, no, this is breakdown, but how could it be anything else? This is fucking bananas, dude.
I'm gonna say human. She's kind of to me.
No, God, she looks terrible here.
Oh my God. Every time I see her, even now, I think it's like Miss Potato Head. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not in a like a sickening way.
Not when she has her wig on.
Let's move on.
Oh, bitch, you better step aside. That's your girl, Denali.
The hairline is so fucking crazy,
no,
bro.
This is square.
No.
I kind of live for this. No, she's like we all have to have that come to Jesus moment with our hairline.
Bosco will co-sign, I have a feminine hairline.
You have a demonically good hairline. It like pisses me off actually, but
I feel like she could have did like some Spanish baby hairs and hid the square.
Totally,
the
Georges.
The Georges. Ooh, not Georges hairline, a chop too. Damn.
Well, she's smart enough to know it's a chop and cover it with baby hairs.
This is bordering for me.
It's. Oh, but the other one was human. I think this is deeply human. If I watched this performance and she turned it, I would book this girl.
You know what it is?
Even looking like this.
I'm saying that though because Denali's so sickening now. But yes, I guess in that we can't. Yes, we have to look at what
she wearing pads?
Human.
Or is that still her? Because she has such muscly legs.
Yeah, just her muscly thigh.
I can't tell if that's her muscly thigh or a pad or like a very bad pad. Because you can see the outline, but I'm like that might just be her muscle bitch.
The contour at her
the contour is crazy. Oh. Yes, I actually live for this era. Could you imagine being an A-list celebrity's toy? If you had to be any A-list celebrity's toy, who would you choose?
I would choose someone super crazy and like far out, like the guy who was Megan Trainor from Spy Kids.
Daddy. Oh yeah, Daryl. And that photo of them buying the.
Yeah,
because you know they're freaky.
Okay, Tina Burner.
She's very handsome here.
I'm kind of into it.
Yeah, this is before her new teeth.
Just as sweet as St. Lucia.
She has beautiful teeth.
I know I was about to say her old teeth are still really nice. Maybe this is after her new teeth.
I think these are veneers.
They might be veneers. I mean, she was dating a celebrity.
Tina Burner will forever and always be a brick.
She's not even in drag here. But yeah, she unfortunately. But that's why we love our sister. Our brick sister.
You know, like, and I feel bad too because she, like, the whole time, like, she's like, oh my god, my makeup's improved so much. And I'm like, we went from gaga to just like.
It couldn't have gotten worse.
It could have. I would prefer that. It could have.
It could look like,
not too much on Willie. Okay, tell me this is not f***ing Norvina.
This is the old. This is. That's who this is.
You woke that up.
This is. That's your daughter. The wig, she looks like every Seattle queen when I moved there in 2016. That's what's really crazy about this.
I'm so speechless right now, but why is the eye kind of see? Why is it literally how I'm painted right now?
No, there's elements of this that are good.
It's really not that bad.
Does she have braces on? I think this bitch has braces in this photo.
That's her homage to Queen of Flip.
It's very Joey Mills. Very Joey Mills.
She's trying to be Maya Monday. She would just flip it with her cousin.
I like the cut crease. That element is well executed.
This sounds kind of messy. It literally looks kind of good when you look at everything separately. Like the lips are clean, the eyes are clean, the brows are clean.
Okay, not all of the eye is clean. Also, there's absolutely no makeup on her forehead. I can see her like little zit scar. This is crazy. I don't want to look at this anymore. This is brilliant. This is making me upset.
I'm gonna say it's alien.
Also, something y'all may not know about. Something y'all may not know about Lydia. The bitch is hairy as f, and she like has to cover so much beard. It's crazy.
I've never in my life in drag wore anything other than pink or red on my lips. When I see bitches like y'all wear green and blue lips, I get kind of envious. I feel like I would love. It's kind of comment below if you think I should do like a blue lip.
Should I paint Mistress into Irene the Alien?
Ooh, an alien transformation.
We won't do it on camera because apparently.
Oh.
Excuse me?
I thought this was Phoenix. I'm joking. I literally thought that was Phoenix. Tell me that does not look like her.
I can't tell you that because it does.
Aja, okay.
Aja, Phoenix would do a sickening Joan Rivers illusion.
Most definitely. But you know what? She would do even more. She would be a fucking out of this world extraterrestrial being. If Phoenix was painted a different color and like crazy, it would look insane.
No, this is crazy. This isn't real. This is so I'm gonna just say alien.
But the real this picture aside, Aja, what does Aja normally give?
Aja gives actually I will say Aja has stepped her like makeup up a lot. She's up to human.
Up to human, former brick is so crazy. Aja, come shred this bitch.
Oh, look.
You look good here.
Honestly, I was painted for f***ing filth that episode. Like, mugged down. The real problem is, A, the pit stains, because I was so f***ing nervous.
Oh my god, I never noticed that.
And this is before I got my body done, so I have all this, like, spillage out of the side of my corset, which just drives me f***ing nuts when I watch it back.
You're so vain. Like,
I'm a drag queen.
No, but like, as a boy.
Yeah. I want to look hot out of drag. It's important.
You're very vain. I love it though.
Yeah. Do you know whose hair that is?
It's Ashley Mom.
It's an Ashley Mom.
Before she scammed you.
Before she scammed me and
call her out.
Ashley, you have $250 of mine and have been owing me a blonde mohawk since before I filmed season 15. Where is my blonde mohawk?
Would you still take the hair if you send it right now?
Absolutely. Absolutely, I want that blonde mohawk. Her hair is sickening. She's got the money.
Maybe she's letting it marinate.
She's been working on it for 4 years.
Could you imagine you get it like the most immaculate piece of hair ever?
I would love that. I actually tried to get this hair so much I had Mistress call her and she blew Mistress off too.
Why she was unbothered? That was actually kind of. I live for her though. No shade.
Wait, this is Alien Down.
We gotta move on.
Oh my god. I have to say, flat out, 100%.
But let me say this. One, I am 100% a part of the problem.
Sickening bitch.
All my daughters.
Your daughters.
They're really not the worst performers, even of our season.
They're getting, oh, well, bars on the floor for that one, but they are also, they're getting better. I mean, to be fair, they had performed twice when they went on Drag Race.
Yeah.
Is that their fucking Starbucks commercial?
Acid is fucking shaking right now.
Acid's gonna
Can you please tell the story of Acid in the fucking Starbucks? Girl.
We were doing a press event this week and the press team ordered us coffee and they ordered it from Starbucks and Acid lost her fucking mind because she's very much like, she abides by the boycott. Like, she's not wrong. Nothing that came out of her mouth was wrong, but she almost like walked off.
It was the way she went about it though, it scared me.
She was like, what next? Should we put me in the Acid, what the
We're like on our 5th press stop of the fucking week.
No, we're all like,
out of nowhere, Nicole goes, so I'm not getting coffee. What the Acid takes her in the room and just fucking goes the fuck off. And Nicole is so fucking uninformed. At the end, she walks to us. It was like me and Georges and everyone. She walks and goes, well, I didn't fucking know my coffee was killing people. I'm like, I'm literally fucking losing brain cells being in the same presence as everyone
there's
here.
too many of us.
It was too much.
It was her in the interview when they said 2 words to describe your time on Drag Race.
Rah, rah, bitch. You got me fucked up.
The twins are, they're human here. That's photoshopped.
Oh my god, I was like, that
photoshopped.
looks so devious in the back.
Fucking Photoshop. Look, there's the smile. Okay. Well, this is not my best. You know, it's so unfortunate to see stuff on camera and not be able to go back and refilm it. They only gave us 15 minutes to change for the lip sync, so it didn't give me enough time to lay my hair. Also, I put on yellow eyeshadow, but I should not have because I think the neon green was working very well. But this Photoshop job is nice, y'all. Thank you so much. Honestly, the thing that shocked me the most this press week was how soft and supple you are as Eleanor, and I'm not being a key right now. Like she sat next to me on the tea party bus, and I was like, wait a minute, you have like blush on, like it's giving cutesy.
If I was shaved and I had like a little like baby cream, it would give like fishy.
Yeah, like.
What was your thoughts on Eleanor being at press week?
It was cute once.
Did you know Paramount requested me to do all of it as Eleanor?
All of it?
No, literally. I swear I'm not even being funny.
Can I say the email?
They told me in person.
Mm-hmm. Let loose!
Why does this
Loosey LaDuca, also, is that how you spell her name? Loosey LaDuca, horrible, disgusting pig. Great. I'm not gonna say anything shady about Loosey because I actually really like Loosey.
I actually like Loosey too. We're blind reacting. I think Loosey looks sickening.
Most of the time, yeah. This runway, she was really struggling.
But I like the new aesthetic. I like her more like
dude, yeah, with the tattoos out. Yeah, she's very f***able in drag. Oh.
This is our last picture. Let's end it here. Okay, this last girl, what the f does she got going on?
Why is she low-key painted like me?
Why does this picture look demonic as
First of all, she's giving Alien. I love the contacts. I love that she's flat ironing her hair, but you know, running a flat iron through it, that'll do the trick. Is this one of her lives, dude? So she's just on the... Honestly, the girls from our season are going crazy on lives. They are on the live doing unhinged shit. There's something in the water on season 15.
If I was there, I would f***ing press the steam button on the bitch. She is so funny, and you know what? Like, now that I really know Lux, I know that first day when you mentioned the hair thing, I know she was pissed. If I would have been in your group,
her Drag Race experience.
If I would have been in your group and I was there when that happened, I would have keyed so bad. That was a missed opportunity on productions.
They did a disservice not putting us in the same group.
I would have literally stopped production. Like, I need this measuring tape right this second. Okay, so we're giving her Alien.
We're giving her Alien, but I want to do more.
Let's do a Spirit. I don't know if there's even more. Why does she look fucking...
What the f? Her body is sickening.
Why does she look so here.
God, she looks like a f***ing New York drag queen here. You know what I mean?
She looks like a hot Desi Lovely.
And the fact that she's able to tuck all that schmeat with nothing but little
We have to
plastic
stop
candy
saying she has-
wrappers. She looks so good here.
I would, okay, if you had to eat one of the candies on her, which one would you eat? I would eat the Reese's.
And nah, I'm eating the peanut M&Ms on her burger.
Speed round, give it to us.
Human.
Brick. Oh, that's the last one. This woman is f***ing unwell, but you know what?
She on the bus, I asked her about sucking and she was like, oh yeah, you like a little tape resi?
I'm over her. Okay, do you have any advice for the girls that they're watching who may be bricks?
Yeah, just do what I did and get lots of filler to keep your face from looking saggy.
And on that note, this bitch is taking it too far. We f***ing moved on. And now y'all understand, so now y'all understand.
Yeah, now we understand.
Now y'all understand why I can't be with these crazy bitches for too long. I think we've yapped enough. Every Monday's Mistress Monday over on the YouTube channel. Go follow Irene and myself across all social media. And if you want to hear all the parts that were bleeped out, or if this video is a little bit too long, go check out Patreon for the extended uncut footage. But if you don't have no coins, Mistress Monday is free, and for all you broke bitches, step your cookies up. But really, it is free. All you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe, and when you do, I can bring amazing guests just like today's. Thank you for coming through. I'm gonna have you back soon.
Thank you, baby.
Bye.
Now we have to go to our gig.
Literally. Mwah. Bye, we gotta go.
Are you ready to clock that family tree tea and see who makes up your lineage? Not only does MyHeritage offer a 30-day free trial for new users, but they also have a promotion running right now. Click the link in my description or scan the QR code and use coupon code MIB to receive a 10% discount off your MyHeritage kit. Now, I want to give a huge shout out to my friends over at MyHeritage for sponsoring today's video. Now, with that being said, let's jump back in.
I think you're my daddy.